Alright, what's up everyone? So I wanted to make a quick video because everyone's, making their thoughts and reviews on the Black Ops 7 reveal. So I want to hop in here and just discuss a little bit about what I thought about the reveal trailer, what's going on with the storyline, stuff like that. So I want to start off with this screenshot right here. So I'm not sure if it's 100% confirmed, but they are saying that this is Farm from BO2, which I can see it being that layout because we have, obviously the barn right here, this house right here. And honestly, just from this screenshot alone, it looks like they're holding, BO3 weapons. I mean, this looks like the Peacekeeper. I mean, this looks like possibly the, what was that, Scorpion, or what's the one? Is that the VMP? That's not the VMP. I don't know exactly what weapon that is, I'll be honest. This looks like the MR6. This does look like a pump-ish shotgun, like the, what's it called from, the KRM. I literally could not think of the actual name of that shotgun. So I want to go through the trailer just a little bit, discuss, why I'm talking about it. I'm sure you guys have all seen the actual trailer. I do kind of want to play it in a 0.5 speed, just as we're going through it. That way I can, kind of break it down, give some my thoughts. Obviously, you have Menendez right there, looking much, much older. Go through it takes place in 2035. We have this new group. A lot of this is campaign footage, which is fine. We have David Mason right here, Alex Mason's son, which, we have not seen him since Black Ops 2 in 2012. I'm actually going to put it back to normal. And I wanted to just skim through this because a lot of this is multiplayer and campaign. And I will be playing those. And I will be, reviewing them. But I mostly just want to talk about the zombies. So I believe the zombies, you don't see anything about the zombies until the very end of the trailer right around here. That's right after this. Obviously, yes, we have the Vault Edition right here. You get all those operators. Here's some zombies. So right here, obviously we get no gameplay footage, but we do get to see some vehicles being driven and zombies. Everyone's saying that this could possibly be Pack-a-Punch. Kind of just looks like thrusters. But here is the snippet of farm that people are talking about. And yeah, obviously we see the hay bale. We see the one house right here. I do see a perk machine right there. See perk machine up there. And yeah, it definitely looks like farm. There's Dead Ops Arcade 4. What's that wall weapon? Let's see if I can. Looks like that's definitely going to be a shotgun, possibly the KRM. If that returns, that'd be really cool. We have Dead Ops Arcade 4, I believe. I didn't play Dead Ops Arcade. Was it Dead Ops Arcade 3? That was in Cold War? I forget, but I didn't play the third one. But yeah, we have Dead Ops Arcade right here. It takes place in Newtown. Obviously, we have the bus, Newtown sign right there. So that'd be really cool. Newtown zombies again. Here's a final little snippets. We have parasites in Dead Ops. That's a big bummer. Not looking forward to that. We have we have the electro zombies, and we have, this big zombie right here. So, it's zombies in third person. That's pretty much all the trailer. Quick breakdown from me. Look at this. They're trying to get me to get this freaking Reznov skin, which is super cool. Yeah, we're gonna load up into a reckoning match right now, and yeah, I'm not going to do a breakdown, like a super in-depth breakdown. You guys saw it all in that trailer. There wasn't much to even review. We got some snippets of the farm. We have the OG, crew, Dempsey, Takio, Nikolai, and Richtofen. I guess there are the Dark Ether ones, which, I'll be honest, I'm a step above a casual fan, so I do pay attention to the story, or I try to. It's a very convoluted story. So Dark Ether, that is the new timeline. That is the Cold War timeline, right? Am I confused? One sec. Yeah, Dark Ether is the new one that started over in Cold War. So that is what it is. Sorry, I'm trying to do this Easter egg while also doing this at the same time. It's kind of confusing. I'm trying to do the Richtofen boss fight solo. I've done it on co-op. I want to do it solo so badly. I'm kind of rambling just like I always do. So my honest thoughts on it. It just looks like a continuation of BO6. If you guys have watched any of the Mr. Waffle videos and know what Jays, they discuss, what they talked about one of the main things that Mr. Waffles asked them was, you know, what makes this game worth it? You know, what changes have been made to this game? Because whenever they make a new game in any of the series, they change some of the engine, some of the, you know, how the game runs, mechanics, stuff like that. They said it won't be much like system changes or engine changes, you know, how the game flows, but it'll be a continuation, essentially, is what they said. So they pretty much just said it's a continuation of BO6. So at this point, I mean, BO7 is just going to be probably a slightly more polished BO6, I'll be completely honest. It's already been confirmed that armor plates are back, which we all saw that. We knew, you know, they weren't going to be removing the plating system. I really wish they never added it. SMBP and me, but I feel like they just, that's for simplicity and just allows them to keep the game flowing and to keep it easier to update if everything's across the board the same. You know, with Warzone, the multiplayer, stuff like that. You don't play up in multiplayer, but you know what I mean. But yeah, honest thoughts, you know, am I excited? Am I going to play it day one? Yes, but it's not the most hyped I've ever been for a Call of Duty. I was probably a little more hyped for BO6. I'll be honest. I am actually very excited about the campaign as well because I've been waiting for the continuation of David Mason's story for quite a while. So now that we're finally going to be able to play as Alex Mason's son for a good amount of time, I'm excited because they've been blue balling us with that storyline. I know they've confirmed that. Whoa, I might die. Oh, it's right here. I thought you didn't drop an arm. So yeah, I know they've confirmed, they've tried to say that Alex Mason's dead. I think it'd be really cool if Mason was still alive and the canon ending wasn't him dying to Woods. We do see a snippet in the trailer of Frank Woods, his gravestone, so, you know, 2035, Woods is officially dead in the timeline, so big bummer. But, you know, it is what it is. But I've been rambling too much. I am excited for BO7. Am I as hyped as, you know, I've ever been for a Zombies or a Call of Duty? Nah. But that's pretty much going to be it, guys. So make sure you like and subscribe. I'm out. Bye.